Hello everybody, this is Allstars Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. In the previous episode, we went around town taking care of the business of turning in all these side quests, among other things, and we infiltrated the Charadria, securing our route for the soiree, which isn't for another 9 days, and we are going to be spending a lot of time well, with our followers. Now, if for whatever reason you have not turned in the Moore's Task Chapter 3, now is the time to do so, because at this point you should have studied 15 different archetypes. Let me just double check my quests. I'm pretty sure I did that one. Yep. General to rank 15. How far did Stroll get? It's only rank 10. Almost rank 11, so we're not quite there yet. So, in that case, I am going to take care of the usual dailies, which I probably should have done beforehand, but oh well. Oh, there was also something else I wanted to do. I wanted to check out the church, because I forgot to do that last episode before we went into the Charadrius.
Got it.
So, before we do what we have to do, let's head back to Grand Trad to the St. Firmus? Have anyone else been calling it St. Firmus? Yeah, whatever. Firmus Church. Alright, let's see. Barrier Reef Lance. Significantly reduces damage from being hit by your weakness. Okay. Let's see. Caesar's Semaphore. Automatically increases all allies' defense at the start of combat. You know what? Why not? It's a nice attack boost. And increasing everybody's defense would be useful. Probably should have done this beforehand, but oh well. We still got through just fine. Now let's see. The Grand Eagle Bow, White Hawk Wing, increases damage against bird-type monsters. It'll be a nice upgrade for Heisme.
That's fine.
Brawn Breastplate increases max HP by 30%. It's only a 10-point defense increase. Oh, what she has equipped already prevents paralysis. Alright. Let's see, Berserker's Gauntlets. Orgo's Grip automatically increases attack at the start of combat. Not bad. I might give that to Heisme. Not for the attack boost, but because of the defensive boost. Yeah, why not?
Understood.
I think I'll hold off on the... Well... Damage from being hit by your weakness? Might not be a bad idea.
Good.
Alright, now with that, we are going to head to Martira, because we're going to be spending some time with Barden.
Let's go.
So that's what it's come to.
Where is he? Oh, he's up by the castle.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time? Sure, show me.
I am gladdened.
Great, come with me. There's gonna be a lot of talking for me, but what else is new?
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now we can focus on other things, on far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Like your political opposition? Like the people who oppose you? Yeah, something like that. They're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. One of them has a following. Well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Matero would be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause?
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. And that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to ye, Sir Gastro.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way. Hey! How dare you push a wee laddie? Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom, the scary armor is talking. It's talking.
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. You ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up.
but then...
I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. Don't let things escalate. Just try not to let things escalate too much. Well, if I was worried about that, I'd never have been a good captain. I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I'll confess, he was the clergyman. I thought I would do well in the position. He was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first. In truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then...
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy, which is why I've got to spy on Gastro. Are you sure that's wise?
Oh? What?
Let's say anything to unmoor the nerves about it. He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
Yeah, but how long until you're spying on everyone else? We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake, too, that I'm cleaning up the
You
town.
hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. That's excessive. Aren't you worried you might be overdoing
That
it?
sort of thing
Not
is...
at all. Threats still linger about the town.
Hmm.
I don't feel truly fit to govern until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I feel Barnes' ambition as governor is increasingly deep faith towards me.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. Care package. Occasionally, as one day ends, another begins, Barden will send a parcel. Okay.
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. I decided to return to the group. Whew, boy. I hear a voice.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We'll talk to Alonzo, just not yet. Matter of fact, today we're going to spend some time with Heisme. Would the captain spare time for me? Yeah, I don't think I'll ever truly get Heisme's voice down.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there? Let's go.
I'm in your debt.
I shall lead us there, then. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heisme's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. It was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. They'd not have had much time, scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have taken it out of the village?
Sure.
Maybe they rushed it out of the village.
True.
Agreed. If there's no sign of it within the village bounds, that would be the logical next step. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly. Then suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. They then seize the bones and hurry outside the village, an act of impulse.
Then,
If true, we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along. Hasn't it been well over a week since it happened? Any traces might have vanished by now.
there.
There it is!
Oh,
Thank goodness, and the bones inside are safe too. Just as you deduced.
Right.
Excellent detective work, Heisme. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. It was placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish for it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I gave up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however,
But is that truly how this should end? Something still bothering you?
What?
that's
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried there, I would have rather been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction.
that.
But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. It is a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village, too. Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this, one that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Let's talk to them. Should we try talking to the villagers about it? You're right. The adults of the village need to address this. For the children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you has changed me for the better. Now the village has come to pass that favor on to the villagers. I can sense Heisme's kind-hearted determination and deep trust in me.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
Scion's merit and battle hypnosis. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a package from
Look
Barden.
at this.
Wish I could do more for you, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe. Magla potion. Hey, won't say no to that. Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brialhaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize. The Brialhaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded, except during stormy weather. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city? It doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I can certainly see the appeal. Let's say we visit it later. The ferryman ought to know where the Coliseum is. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually.
Well then.
Ugh, I'm really sick of hearing that oi there.
Well met, eh?
Now then, where can I find Stroll? Because it's about time we got him to rank 8.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them all of all that's transpired. Well, let's go now.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly, Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner toward my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
You do.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Yeah, luck is its own type of skill.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
Yeah, they'd have done the same.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. And Geef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
It was probably intentional.
It was probably intended to happen this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
Surely they believed in you.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
Yeah, parents don't think like that.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
He never knows. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Scion's Essence. Increase skill and inheritance slots for the warrior lineage to 4. Okay, so 4 is the limit. I don't know why I thought it was 3. Slayer of Humans. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. Makes sense, given his history. Grand Fantasy. Stroll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. That's something that we are not going to see for a long time. More skills can now be inherited by the warrior lineage.
Thank you, my friend. hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Well, thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. And as you can see, the number refuses to go up from 26. There's a reason for that. And now we are going to spend some time with Alonso. I will, however, tell you this requires rank 3 wisdom. As a matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, our next couple of hangouts are going to require some extra, royal virtue ranks.
Interesting. Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to now? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information that I'd very much like to know. Sure, I can do that. With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far for Alonso. Aha, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences, if you'd indulge me. Have you some free time right now? No problem.
Yes.
I think I forgot to do my dailies. Oh well, no big deal. Oh, and it's Idol's Day, so I missed out on some luck. Damn it. Oh well. Alonso asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. To threaten them? You don't mean to threaten them, do you?
Of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. No. Some of them are just a hunk of iron on a stick. The villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi.
How's the client situation looking?
Yeah.
We've 20 at present, no delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Ah, so you're not all talk. You know, my lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I will flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their leader, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your aim, then.
What?
And that's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain, and I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there. Heh, maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
Oi.
Oi, Alonzo.
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village. What?
Hey.
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonzo. If they found out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. They'll turn up nothing and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That lackey of his. I hadn't expected him to move so quickly. Even went as far as digging up my roots. Is everything alright? Are you going to be okay?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange, nagging feeling about all this. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course. Thank you, I owe you one. I feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me.
Mother.
Faker enlightenment.
Be safe.
My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. There is no actual time limit on this,
And the age of a new king draws near.
so don't worry too much. Story's gonna play out whether we go immediately or not. Or play out the same, whether we go immediately or not.
Well then.
How can it be?
How did it come to this? Alright. Now then. Do the usual dailies, and then I'll see you guys at Barden, because we're going to be spending time with him. Alrighty then. I should warn you, this requires rank 3 eloquence to take on this rank.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I'll be frank with ye, there's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died, but they surely could have. I don't know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Yeah, just be yourself.
What?
Be myself, you say? Just face the problem head on? Like there's nothing to be afraid of. Just be honest to a fault. It certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you, Wilhelm. Why don't you come with me? Of course.
Thank you, truly.
I thank ye for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of ye. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason. Traitors should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so badly you would go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to ye and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Barden's own plot?
Just so.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or theirs?
Let's do this.
Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Oh, yes, you will. People should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Wait.
Stay calm, Barden.
What?
Ah, I hear ye.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them.
Am I understood?
You all understand that. I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
I thank ye. Nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me. Even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey, Wilhelm, tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm leaning toward yes. You very well may have.
then
Whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I've no choice but to just hope they'll come round. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy. Let's think of another strategy. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank ye much for being so thoughtful, despite having your own business to contend with. I hope we can always count on ye for the best advice.
Still, though.
The vote will be held soon by the look of things. Can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. I can feel Barden's firm resolve and deep faith in me.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Scion's merit. Alright. And escape artist. Improve the chances of escaping from squad battle. That's useful. Though, why would the commander of lineage have escape artist? Kind of concerning. Worry not. I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. That's how it should be. I parted with Barden, who had a grim look on his face. And now, we're going to spend some time with Brigitte. Been a while. Our world is filled with such senseless anguish. Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. An Elden kid. You one of Lady Brigitte's contacts, then? I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. And you're an Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers?
Everyone!
The anti-igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torched thanks to renowned igniter merchant Lady Brigitte Lycan.
At this time!
Those fearmongers' cries of the danger of magic igniters had planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte. 3 cheers for magic igniters. There you have it. But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me? I didn't do anything. But the people I met then, at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. By taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
Right?
In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total unquestioning obedience. And what will you do? What do you plan to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. The ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days.
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak their wealth and their lives.
I
remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided, from then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. Made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next. So I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. That won't change anything.
But
Things will never change that way.
shut up.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light? In this world? Why won't you let me give up? Brigida's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart.
Why? Why did you?
Merchant Veneration significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the merchant lineage. Merchant's Markdown significantly improves the exchange rate at the mag exchange. This could lead to getting us a lot of money on stormy days. Seems the exchange rate of the exchange will improve further due to the effects of Merchant's Markdown. Wilhelm, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Hope.
right.
Sounds like a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. I calmed Brigida down and waited until she fell asleep before I left the room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Speaking of a rainy day, I'm probably not going to really exchange any Magla. At the same time, it can't hurt to see how much I can get.
Let's head there right away.
Oh, I should probably also check the King's Rock.
Stop!
Hang on. What if... Isn't that...
Sure seems like the bigger the candidate's face, the more qualified they are to be
Let's
king.
see.
Doesn't look like the order's changed at all since we last saw it. But there's a whole lot of Magla for us to collect.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
Alright, let's see how much we can get for all our Magla. Oh, this weather's awful, but it marks the lucky day for you, friend. When it's like this, I'll give you more money for your mag. By the way, I've been told to give you a tastier rate for your mag, an order from the bosses at the Lycon Magic Association, and I aim to please. The motive for collecting mag is, well, it's nothing decent, that much is certain. Hopefully it will at least be of use to you. How much can we get for all of our Magla? 500,000. Not bad. don't think I really need that much. But I can afford to trade some away for a little bit of cash. How much mag have I got? 50 grand. Yeah, let's make it 10,000. Get a nice 112,000 magla, or reeve. Alright.
Right. Wonder what that's about.
No, just a suggestion.
All right then.
Not the one I need.
Let's go.
Alright. Well. Oh, right. Dailies.
All right.
I'll be back here once we've taken care of that.
Let's go.
Alright, Dailies taken care of. Now, there isn't anybody we can hang out with right now. So, I'm gonna spend some time with this earnest youth. Helda, then perhaps the rumors are... rumors? It's hard to avoid news of the exhibition in this city. Even amidst all the surprises, you were the most unexpected part. An elder boy distinguishing himself on a quest to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss. It's enough to make me... Apologies, I got a little carried away there for a moment. Allow me to introduce myself. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. After the suffering I've witnessed, your continued success is a joy. This world is steeped in prejudice, don't you think? If you would like to help it become just a little bit kinder, then... How about supporting my fundraising efforts? Even just 250 reeve would be a huge help. I mean, I did just get a windfall trading away some magla. Thank you. I assure you this will help the cause. If it's not too much trouble, would you lend me your ear? I'd like to explain how we use the money you donated to us. Besides, it's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering in poverty earn a living.
Oh, yeah?
He's really passionate about this, isn't he? I'm a little curious to hear more. If I learn about the man's activities to support suffering people, I might gain some tolerance. Well, that's what we need. I'm all ears. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. Till a few years ago, I was conducting magic igniter research. I sincerely believed these studies were used to benefit and develop our country. But after witnessing the countless horrific experiments sanctioned by the state, I changed my mind. The impoverished minority tribes are the ones subjected to these experiments. They're paid below living wages to wield dangerous igniters. When I challenged the other researchers, they told me not to worry about it, even though there are often young children among the subjects. It is our burden to bear for creating those things. Is that what led you to activism?
Really?
And now you're working to help those who were hurt. I hold no illusions that I can atone for my crimes or be forgiven for them, but it is clear to me that what I must do. I always believed that igniters would make the lives of people easier, and in fact many have benefited from them. But it's all wrong if the weak are sacrificed for the sake of convenience for others. From that belief, I began this cause.
Always appreciate your support.
Donations I receive are distributed to the recruitment center. I do this to ensure no one has to earn their wages through cruel experiments. Learning from the man's devotion to his activism, I feel my tolerance has improved.
All right.
It's not much, but please take this as thanks. Thank you for hearing me
Well
out.
then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions, but it's time that I head back and meet up with everyone else. Yeah, boy. All right, time to get this over with.
Greetings.
Well met. What are you up to? So, about checking on my home village. I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. Yeah, no problem.
Thank goodness.
You will. Thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late. And you've come all this way, too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother, in all but blood. She's Parapus, I'm Nydia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. I'm looking forward to visiting.
Well,
Don't expect much, or you'll be disappointed. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know? I decided to give any miscreant scum who'd take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell, each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
sorry.
That was more than I'd meant to say. We'll save your village.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her, too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. I can sense Alonzo's deep-seated gratitude.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Hear me!
Is Cuculus here?
Well, well, well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You can drop the act, Cuculus, or beg your pardon, should I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the starry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Wilhelm. Lestrade Alonzo and I rushed by carriage to his hometown. We arrived at the village near Barilhaven. It's been set ablaze.
Mother!
A man, he asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, Mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son, and I love... Mother, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Alonzo,
You always were so sensitive.
live on.
Mother!
Can you hear me? Please, say something.
Mother.
Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you. You were chumming up to the landlord to suck this village dry. Now you've put us to the torch? What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give... You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't. Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please, take the money, use it for the village, and to bury her. The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn in hell, you damn parasite. A villain always strikes where it hurts most, at the family and home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No. I was simply, unequivocally, a fool. Let's get out of here. That's right. I'm just a parasite. This whole time, I've been feeding on my mother's life. Till there was nothing left of her.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonzo refused to move, or even to stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. I would have gotten him out of there.
Marches on, and the
Just
age of a new king
saying.
draws nearer.
Whew, yeah, they don't waste time getting into the rough stuff with Alonzo's follower.
Well then,
Whew. Alright, I'll take care of the dailies and then I'll see you guys at Barden. Alrighty then. Barden! Let's get this over with.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Personally, Sorry. Forget it. I'm rather beside myself at the moment. What's wrong?
Aye.
Well, they had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Want to go take a listen? You don't sound all that confident in the results. And now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
You unscrupulous...
You bribed the Rotters, or you rigged the vote. You're too much a coward to act honest.
Well, you see...
There's no foul play to be had here, Barden. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
That can't be. Your watcher missed something, and for all we know, Gaston's lackeys are afoot. Calm yourself. Barden, you doubt even me now. This is pitiful to watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously.
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please.
Now you're all looking at me like I'm scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You ask me to protect you, and I fall short on one wee thing. Then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among ye cares about the town?
Fine.
Have it your way. Will of the people. Gaston can protect ye now. Shouting insults and then running away. A shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security.
Listen up.
Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our
About
heads.
that. Reports are to go to Lord Gaston henceforth. But what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no. Oh no.
A giant sandworm. Sir Gaston, what do we do?
What?
Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones we built with your taxes. And besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but
You mean to keep going?
Barden only had you looking for nests, so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Hey.
Is there a giant sandworm coming? Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've...
Whoa.
You said giant sandworm's coming here. I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. There is something you can do.
hang on.
On the other hand,
Me, but I... No, ye have the right of it. There's no time for self-pity. The human must be stopped.
true.
First things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beast myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But, truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put aside my pride and ask you to help me, Wilhelm, please. Of course.
Yeah.
Wilhelm, I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
But all that nonsense, I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, you don't need to be governor to protect people? I feel Barnes' unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Commander Veneration and Rapid Swapper has the turn icon cost of switching a reserve member during squad battle. Again, the game, because we're being so efficient in getting through, spoiling that we're going to have more than 4 party members. But, you know, of course we were. Cost of switching party members during squad battles now halved due to the effects of Rapid Swapper. Now that one makes more sense for Barton to have than Escape Artist. Honestly, Escape Artist feels more like something Alonzo would have. We should be able to get there quickly with your Gauntlet Runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day.
This one's important.
No deadline, huh? For something that is approaching the town that the guards know about and we're able to run back a report on? I mean, I get it. But still.
I thank you.
Much thanks to you, Wilhelm. We'll send the monster back to the hell it came from. Okay, well, once more, we don't have anyone to spend time with. So, we're just going to work on our royal virtues and spend some time in the watchtower. This door's unlocked. I bet we could climb up from inside. Don't you think the view would be incredible from up there? If you gaze out at the people below and to the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover. If I gaze out at the scenery from here, my wisdom should broaden. How about a bit of a break? Let's take in the scenery.
So,
It's settled then. Let's find a spot with a better view. Made it. And what a view it is.
oh yeah?
Briarhaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't mean just the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. Seawater's not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the sea floor. If you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I wouldn't say for certain. But doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? I'd like to go inside. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice. Oh, but I suppose you'd need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there. Yikes. Gallic and I had a good talk as we gazed out at the scenery. I feel like my wisdom has broadened.
All right.
Inching ever closer to rank 4. Gallic and I headed back, discussing the scenery and city folk we passed along the way.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Alrighty then, and we have nobody to spend time with again, so once I complete my dailies, we're going to spend some time with the spirited youth again. Alright, we're back. Now for the earnest youth. Oh, we meet again, young Elda. The tales of your exploits are truly a source of inspiration and hope for the minority tribes. Incidentally, would you like to support our cause once more? I won't force you, of course, but I want to rescue the poor from those vile experiments. Please, will you make a donation? Sure. Thank you. I assure you this will help the cause. Well, let's speak again, alright? I'd like to update you on our cause's progress.
Oh yeah?
He's really more passionate about this, isn't he? I'm a little curious to hear more. If I learn about the man's activities, he might gain more tolerance.
You've made me
I'm glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. Listen to the man's story. You came here from Grad Trad, didn't you? Either perhaps you met with one of my activist comrades there. Another one of our numbers is working diligently to provide and aid in Altabury. If you have a chance to meet with her, please send my regards.
All right.
It's not much, but please take this as thanks. I thank you for hearing me out.
Well then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions, but it's time that I head back and meet up with everyone else. Back to the Briarhaven Tavern, yada yada. I don't. Yeah, we should probably go and talk to Alonso, given what's recently happened. Now, this will require rank 3 tolerance. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonso. Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? No problem.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. When I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shouting him and those he associates with, but they'd been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. You have to be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. It was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours and all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to. Your mother wouldn't want this.
No!
See, your mother's wish for you to die. My mother's...
Mother...
wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why do you not blame me? Blaming you changes nothing.
After all,
Even if I did blame you, nothing would change. That's true. There's no way to undo what has been done. What if there's anything I can still do? I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Magic Shop Negotiator. Discounts the prices at magic shops in all cities. Knave's Loyalty. Increases the monetary reward for completing requests. Okay. I've not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Wilhelm. I finally realized that as long as I have you, The world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a package from
Look
Barton.
at this.
Uh-huh. Do enough for now. Ooh, Panacea. Okay.
Well then.
Ugh, I'm sick of hearing that oi there.
All right then.
Okay, now it's time to do something we have been sitting on for a while. And we're gonna head for the Colosseum.
This heat is such a bother. Really now?
Oh, wait.
All right then.
Ugh. Keep forgetting to do my dailies. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Now then, we want to talk to the spirited receptionist. Welcome, warriors, to Devar Marino Coliseum. We're currently holding a ranked league tournament. If you want to participate, first you'll have to test your abilities with a certification battle. So in order to fight here, you have to prove your strength in a battle. There are rewards after we prove it, right? Rewards. What happened to the thrill of the fight? This is a home of vaunted warriors, of contests of strength. But yes, if you win, you get prizes according to your rank. Certification battle? That sounds easy, you're thinking. Well, think again. We brought in some special monsters this time around. Terrifying beast with a body as hard as rock and temper worse than that. It's a fearsome beast, the perfect foe to separate the weak from the warriors. To make it more interesting, we've instituted a special rule. You'll have to win quickly. Don't want our answers yawning now, do we? So don't dawdle. Think that about covers it, though. Care to get certified? I'm in.
Give it a shot.
I'm all for proving ourselves, but I think we should make sure we're prepared first. Great, when you're ready, I'll be here. I'm excited to see you fight.
Let's give it a roll.
Uh-huh. Still in? Yeah, I'm still interested. I gotta win fast.
Let's have a good clean.
Alright, what do we got?
All right. Let's show him what we can
Crag Manjula.
Some darker arts.
It's okay.
Magic
Defeated in 3 turns or less, huh?
wind.
Nope. Not weak to that. An icy strike, perhaps? Nope.
Magic knight.
Lightning.
Burst forth.
Nope.
What?
Ow.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Now accept your
Doesn't
fate.
matter. Alright, there was
I
this
come
piercing.
forth,
Good to
royal
know.
soul. A tough one. I call upon royal power within.
Not that it matters.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Bravo!
That was an incredible fight. And what in the world was that magic you used? Well, whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You officially earned your place in the ranked league. First things first, take your rank insignia. Whoops. Take your rank insignia and your reward for this time. Okay, and then what happens next? In the ranked league, you participate in challenges in your same ranked tier. Since you've only just completed the certification battle, you're at Bronze 3. After that, there's Bronze 2, Bronze 1. You'll fight through these higher ranks one by one. Overcome Bronze 1 and you'll reach Silver 3, at which point you'll receive a special reward. Those who make it to Silver are pretty capable warriors, but the highest rank is Gold 1, and if you can make it to that, you'll be able to take on the greatest battle in Colosseum history. You'll fight 9 battles in total, win, and you'll be the king of the Colosseum. Exciting, but you're literally at the bottom right now. It's a long road ahead. The reward for Bronze 1 is a valuable piece of equipment called Fortune's Grasp. These gauntlets will egg you on to gain experience faster. Interesting. The reward for Silver 1 is even more impressive. It's a full moon medal. Put it on and it'll recover your MP. And the reward for Gold 1 is a Gambler's Manual. Treasure of the Colosseum. This legendary tome will increase the power of your deadliest blows. Of course, we have rewards for the other tiers too. And I can see you're a talented bunch, so keep taking on the Ranked League and hone your skills to make it to the top.
I see.
Sounds like it's a pretty big commitment, but I suppose it's still a great place to get some practice in all the same. Bronze 1 reward sounds pretty cool, and if we take on the challenge, your courage might improve too. Well, we should be heading back for now, though. You seem pretty tired from the fight. Let's rest up. I got a rank insignia from the Colosseum. I should challenge myself to take on the Ranked League when I have the time again. Back to the Brylehaven Tavern. And we are actually going to go straight back to the Colosseum.
Let's go.
Jeez, I was expecting us to get to the point where we'd have to end off early, but we might not even get to that. You're here. This disc's for the Ranked League. Brian's 3, yeah, opponent for the next rank. Let's hear it. A group of Goblins, a horde of little gremlins will swarm and attack you. I have no special conditions here, just take them on and take them out. Goblins had some sort of special traits, right? We should be able to beat them as long as we take the right countermeasures. Yeah, we're good. With that, all that's left is the fight. Go show us what you got.
What'll it be?
Give me some time. Let me just double check I've equipped the best stuff that I can. Yep. Matador shoes. What do those do? See, increases evasion against Pierce, but she's not weak to Pierce. Right? Yeah, no, she isn't. Yep, nope, we're good.
Incredible.
I've gotten used to monsters staring us down, but a crowd like this makes me kind of nervous. Still, it's just another battle, right? And there's nothing you can't beat.
Come on.
Our challenger Wilhelm is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages. And fight!
All right. Let's show him what we can do.
Witness our secret technique.
Let's see, deals severe physical damage to one enemy. There's damage to one enemy, ignores resistances.
Right. I'll use what I must.
Nah, better to hit them all.
A critical hit.
Damn.
The freedom of let's go. Maybe I'm all prepared.
To one enemy, to one
Maybe there's a
enemy.
better
No.
Vitus power. Wind. Stay focused. Okay.
No holding back.
Let's see, one enemy. Heavy almighty damage to all enemies. Yes, please.
Fall. Untamed magic. Right, let's keep this up.
By the sworn oath of
Promising.
knighthood.
Magic Knight.
No.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Yeah.
Magic Knight.
Guess in this case, you better hope that you remembered
Foe after all.
the various weaknesses they have. Because these guys are treated differently.
Oh, please.
I see your
Now
game.
that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Face me.
Alright, let's go for another wild salvo.
Keep your guard. A halfway decent result.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back. Last one. Not bad.
Now, General.
Now we've just got this guy to
They
deal
die
with.
hard.
With blade in hand.
This
Allies together.
Forward. A halfway decent result.
Not bad at all.
Let's put a little more. You know what? Let's put one into luck to make up for the one we lost. Or missed out on.
No, I had it in me.
Bravo!
Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to bronze too. More fighting ahead of you, but here's the reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Man of War gloves.
Look at you!
The audience was really riled up. You did a great job fighting with all those eyes on you. And got through the ranked match. I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage.
All right.
Fight another day.
Yeah, we definitely need all those points. Because our courage is a little lacking. Off the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. Yeah, no matter what we do, it won't go up any further.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Alright, take care of the dailies, and then I'll meet you guys at the Coliseum. Alright, here we are. Time to take on the next battle. Let's hear it. Let's see, you'll have to run around the Coliseum alone and fight with only the power of the weapon you're holding in hand. Opponents will be a mob of Gangaflos and Serpetias. Watch out for those Gangaflos in particular. They pack a mean punch. Sounds like you won't be able to rely on your archetype in this battle. You'll have to avoid their attacks and pick them off when you can. With all that's left is the fight. Go show us what you got.
What'll it be?
Let's do this.
Come on, come on.
Our challenger Wilhelm is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages. And fight!
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Come on, you
Stand
dog.
for you. Are you all right? Don't push yourself. I have you. I can feel greater power within. I see you.
You hanging in there? Not tired, are you? You'll be okay without healing. Right?
I have you.
If you are struggling, it would do you well.
I see you.
You'll be okay without healing. Right?
Alright.
Bravo!
Let's see, audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to Bronze 1. If you win the next match, you'll receive a special reward. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Ooh. A whole bunch of blessed, graced, and heavenly water.
Look at you!
Wow, this was really riled up. You did a good job fighting with all those eyes on you.
All right.
No, it seems imagination is actually lower at
Fight
this
another
point.
day.
I hear a voice. I made my decision. This is my only choice. Alright. And for the last time, for a while at least, we are going to spend some time with one of our followers.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion. What kind of plan? Great. Come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. Landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around the village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently-
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Nab him? How? Heh, trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well,
but it would be near impossible to catch me if they come via a busy, open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on the village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him. And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well. Of course.
Yeah.
Sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. How?
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So, make sure you go out and change the world, Wilhelm. What are you planning? If I'm right about you, you'll find out soon enough. I could sense Alonso's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me.
You're all I have left in this world. Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis the day before Luisa's soiree. Let us do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really find the formula within Luisa's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince.
So?
Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate the Charadrius.
Alright then.
Yes, and part of that is going to the Gauntlet Runner. I'll see you back to spend time with the spirited youth, or earnest youth, I should actually say. Alright, let's spend some time with our friend. Oh, we meet again, young Ella. Yeah, Elda, tales of your exploit, hope for the minority tribes. Support our cause once more. Sure.
May I speak to you for a moment?
Oh, yeah?
Let's see. I'm a little curious to hear more. Sure.
You've made me day.
Listen to the man's story. Came here from Grad Trad, didn't you? Then perhaps you met with one of my activist comrades there. Another one of our number is working diligently. Altabury, chance to meet. Please send him my regards. Same thing as last time.
Now then.
But this shall push us into rank 4 tolerance. Benevolent.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
Well then.
Alrighty then. There's one last thing to do. However, I'm going to end things off there for today, just a little bit early. Because once we do this, it'll be a whole lot of story, and we do not have time for it with what's left of this episode. So, like I said, I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.